Welcome back to Leathal Lips Podcast, guys. Another week. This week we're missing out on Shells, but she'll be back next week or whatever. It's me, Slim, and Silva's in the building, of course.
Hi.
And Dre, follow the culture, at follow the culture. Make sure you guys follow. This week, real quick though, like to catch up, Nefertiti, the reveal. Like, what do you guys think? Like,
first and foremost,
I feel like I'm tired of them disrespecting our culture, like blatantly. Did
you see when they put the facial recognition?
Yeah.
And it was racial.
Was that a black lady that was the host though in the news? Was she black? Cause she looked like low key like remember. She looked like she could have been black. And she just looked like, what the fuck is that? Like she had that what the F moment is going on.
I'm trying to figure out like why they keep doing this. Like why? Yeah. It's like they're intentionally trying to get us mad at this
they
point.
are intentional.
Like every time we have some I think it's the Black Panther movie that dropped that really inspired them to come out with this bullshit. Like it has to be. Because Black Panther, the pre-sales have already exceeded like mad other movies, and it didn't even drop yet opening.
And then it helped the economy of Atlanta now.
Yo.
Which is predominantly black at this point.
So they say, you know what? We gonna fuck Nefertiti up. That's what we gonna do.
Y'all thought
we gonna fuck with their history.
Kings and queens. Nope.
No. Jesus is white. Nefertiti is white. Wesley Snipes is white. They're gonna recreate his ass as a whole white man with blonde hair, blue eyes. Like no.
I feel like they're really insulting our intelligence by now. Like it's crazy. Like I don't know.
We clearly pussy,
right?
Hey.
Clearly.
Hey.
And then now we have all these rebootings of all these different shows. So Flex Washington was saying something about him trying to come back out with 101. So far I think it's Martin trying to make a comeback. Roseanne, I've heard.
Roseanne is already out, I believe.
It's out already?
Yeah.
I know they have Fuller House now. I don't know. I just think like some classics should just be left alone. And if they are going to revamp it, don't make it like a continuation. You know what I mean? Like, because Will and Grace also came back. Right. I haven't watched it so far, so I don't know if it's great, but I've been hearing good reviews or good feedback. But I don't know. I think just leave some of the classics alone. Martin needs to be left alone, I think.
See, the thing is with Will and Grace and like Fuller House is the replay value wasn't as big as Martin. Like listen, respect my house. Like we quote Martin. We watched Martin, like in my last job, the only thing that used to play in the break room was Martin. Every season, every episode. So
especially for the black culture.
We watched it so much. Yeah. So it's like now you're bringing out new episodes. Like it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, just leave the repeats. We're okay with those.
Tommy's not going to be involved.
Yeah, that's
Cole is not going to be involved. And I feel they made the show.
They really did.
In terms of like the comedic value, like they added to it tremendously.
Everybody literally had a role to play that made Martin's show.
Right.
And so it's like to have even one missing, it would be weird. Like even if Brother Man from the Fifth Floor not there, I'm be like,
and he not. Yeah. He probably died of an overdose from chicken grease. Honestly.
Nah, he be touring.
To be honest, like
you say he be touring?
Mm-hmm. He be touring, doing what?
Comedy.
Oh, he little jokey joke.
Oh yeah. He does. He was on Def Comedy.
Oh, okay. That's dope.
But I also feel like I'm not gonna hold y'all. Martin and Gina's storyline never really got me.
Really?
Yeah, I was never really all the way a fan. Like it was like okay, but because I never liked how Martin treated Gina.
Okay.
Like I thought
you was already mature about it, like
like he don't respect her. Yeah. Every episode he tried her.
Mature with her.
Every episode he tried her. So it's like
that's not how relationship goes.
Right, at all. Like they bounced back and she dealt with a lot.
Yeah.
And if I was Gina and seeing the way him and Pam dynamic was, nah.
Yeah, you'd be jealous.
Hell no. I would be tight. They be this close to each other's face every episode. Every episode, y'all hear.
Always joking. It's like, all these jokey jokes. Is this something going on in the house?
Yeah, exactly.
Weren't they dating in real life, though?
Yes.
Okay, so.
And that's another reason why the show got canceled, I think, because
Gina
and Martin, I think he tried her or something like that. Like, and she was just like, oh, sexual harassment. But I don't know. I feel like, I'm not going to hold you. I love you, Miss Campbell. But I think it was a little bit of jealousy there.
Ooh.
because her and Pam been knew each other.
Yeah, they've been best friends.
They started Shop of Horrors. That's where they first met. So they've been knew each other for years. And now it's like, you know, you and your homegirl, y'all like the same dude. She got him. Now it's just like,
and then you see in their chemistry everything on set.
Every day they had chemistry.
Yeah,
I think their chemistry made the show more than Gina and Martin. That's just my humble opinion. Because I'm nobody, honey. I'm humble about it.
Don't come to me.
Don't quote me.
In the new Martin episode.
Don't quote me. Yo.
Don't.
Right. But they could leave it alone.
Yeah, leave. I think some of the classics could just stay where they are. And the name itself is gonna continue the legacy,
right?
Because I feel like if they was to try something else, because the name Martin already is so big, if they make it corny, it's gonna be like, oh, people are gonna be left with that in their head. Like, nah, Martin was kind of whack, as opposed to how great it already was.
They gonna fuck up the legacy. Like, no,
leave it alone.
Leave it.
I would rather y'all leave it, unless they go a different route with the show altogether. But
how?
Maybe call it something else. Don't even call it Martin. Call it the three that was left.
I was thinking because they're like 50.
Yeah,
whatever.
Martin don't even have the same energy as he used to.
Yeah,
like
he don't even move the same.
Yeah,
he gonna be moving like this and shit. He gonna be fucking what's the Jerome?
He won't even be.
No, he gonna be all He gonna be all this every day. He don't need no props. No props. He already got the belly down pack. He already got the gray hair. He gonna be all.
He can't even do Shanae.
You know what?
Shanae was one of the biggest characters.
He should do either spin-off. If he really want to do something, he could do a Shanae spin-off.
That's true.
Or Otis, honestly.
But he
like
can't
any
do
of the
Shanae
characters.
anymore. Look how big and slow.
Shanae could be pregnant. She gonna be pregnant for a couple seasons. But sometimes it work out like that. I mean, Stewie is still a baby, no? So why can't Shanae be pregnant for about 3 years? No? I'm just throwing things out there. You catch it if you want to. Catch it if you want to.
I just knows it in my scene.
I'm dead. But yeah.
But all right, guys, on to target practice. That's our first segment. And the first person we're gonna talk about real quick is Kevin Hart. Hey guys. Kevin Hart, like, played himself. He got hella drunk. I just feel like he was living his life. And he deserved that. He probably deserved that drink more than anything. My man's been through it this like for the past couple of months or whatever the case is. So he got drunk. Security was like, hell no, you can't get up in the VIP. Chill, relax. But my question is, like, should more celebrities kind of get that treatment where it's like, you have to keep the same rules overall? Because he was thanking the security guard later. In one of his videos on Instagram, he was like, they want to thank that guy for doing his job. In which I feel like more celebrities need to do. Instead of, like, giving people a hard time for doing their job when you're acting a fool. Like, your title shouldn't.
Because he would have fell on national TV, I don't know how many stories down with his little ass. He has to relax. I don't know if the commentator, like, that happened first when he went to the table. I don't know what happened first. But he went and...
up there, right? Yeah. Turned out drunk.
The people that commenting on the game, and then he come, I just want to...
I've been drinking.
Fuck, and then walk off.
We gave a fuck.
I love you. All right, he gotta go.
Nigga, what? What did you even say? What did you even say? You could have did an Instagram story. You could have went live on your phone. You went on national TV
just to say
on ESPN to say all right, Philly,
I'm dying for real.
Fuck, and then walk off. Like, no. If they would have let him up, they would have
Yeah, they do.
It would have been a disaster. And then also, I feel like the entertainment world and the sports world, they always want to like be each other, and it's like at some point you really just gotta stay in your lane.
You're so right about that. That's true. Every basketball player want to be a rapper. Every rapper swear they can play ball, or they're nice in sports. They go too hard.
No,
that's hella true though. Next person, Justin Timberlake. You won't have the. I don't know the full story. All I know is he was effing up them J's. He was always like that.
He had
punching up them J's, and it disrespected the entire culture.
The whole culture. It was sneakerheads like, get up, get off of it. Same thing. Get off of him. Get off the phone. Yo, why would he ever do that?
He's like,
okay,
so what's the story?
Right. My issue with Justin Timberlake, I'm just like, first of all, where have you been? And where are you going?
Right.
And why do we care? Like,
Why
Justin Timberlake has been so irrelevant. I didn't even know he had a kid.
Oh, he did? Wait, is he with Jessica Biel?
Yo, I think so. I don't even know if they still together or not together. Like, he's been so far removed that it's just amazing. Like, I didn't even...
At least off of our culture, I think.
Right. Yeah. Definitely. I haven't listened to Z100 in a little minute, so I don't know what's going on in that realm.
At least off our culture.
But he did the halftime show for the Super Bowl, and he just... First of all, I heard, because I'm true. I ain't watching Super Bowl, guys. I'm not a sellout. I did not watch that. I just heard.
Nope. Right.
Okay.
With you, Kaepernick.
So I heard that he performed the same song that got Janet Jackson banned, which is corny. How, like, is disrespectful.
And he was the reason why she got banned in the first place.
Right. And that wasn't a stunt. Like, that was all you. Like, you dragged it and you showed your ass. Yeah. And now you showing your ass even more by doing the song again. Like, we heard it.
I've never seen that.
What? The reveal?
Yeah, I've never seen
the big
it.
reveal?
I've never seen it. Like, I've seen the titty.
No.
I've seen, like, the titty, but I've never seen the whole performance as to what led to that moment.
They played it on news. You know what it was? Snapchat, Instagram, and social media wasn't that lit yet.
Yeah, so
that's why. But I'm sure somebody somewhere got the clip. That to me was just dumb and inconsiderate. Yeah. And then he had the nerve to have Prince hologram.
Sinbad went off on that.
He had the nerve. Prince said he thinks that's demonic. Yeah. Like, at the end of the day, let the dead rest. Like, he said he doesn't want holograph. First of all,
and
you the one? That's what I was saying. You, out of all people, you?
Yeah. Justin,
you have no respect. You have no respect for anybody. Yeah. Like, and you really have to get out of here now. Now I'm done with you.
It seems like another episode of like that culture milking, not necessarily just culture appropriation, but like what Miley Cyrus did, drain the whole culture until she was done, and then went to being a white girl. Like, oh no, that music is so I can't do it. And it's like, girl, you just used you was wearing J's and
when Mike Will made it. You wasn't saying that when Mike Will made it. Get the fuck out of here.
Like, that's dead wrong.
What happened to the Mollies, sis? What happened to the Mollies and the weed smoke?
And then, speaking of cultural appropriation, you got Kim Kardashian with her what she called it, Boberic braids.
Bo West. That's her nickname.
Bo West braids or whatever it was. And
if she would have said Bonquisha West, I would have left life. I would have had to pass on.
And just call me Sinead or something. I would be like, girl.
Bo West. That was her thing. And I truly believe that's what they call her in the crib.
Yeah. That's her black girl name.
Bo. Because Chloe has a black girl name. I forgot what it is. I think it's Coco.
Coco?
So she's Bo. Yeah.
Bobo.
Yeah. Bozo. Like, no, girl.
Yeah, it's super Bozo.
She, first of all, she took the Beyonce braids.
The lemonade braids and turned them into limes.
Turned them into citric extract.
Straight into limes. But I'm like, I know a lot of people are getting tired because like it was some clip with this, I think she was African, and she was talking about she sees a lot of the Western culture appropriating African culture now. And it's true. Like, everybody all of a sudden wants to wear like the dashikis. And it's true that once upon a time we used to clown Africans.
Yo.
And then it's like
African booty scratchers, classic. classic.
That was the go-to. And
Right.
it's like, now I can understand the frustration because it's like everyone is appropriating the culture,
Right.
but I really want to be a part of it. And more so on a mass level with celebrities, I even noticed that they're almost like on this bandwagon of melanin.
Yeah.
Like all y'all black rappers that never had nothing to do with black women, I don't even like black women this, white women were your trophies, all of a
Right.
sudden it's melanin magic. Like,
Right.
girl.
Girl magic, all of that.
Like, just stop appropriating yourselves.
Right.
Because that's what's going on now.
Yo.
It's crazy. The next person, Jay Holiday. Sis. Let me, all right, Jay Holiday. You gotta chill, though. Like, why are you so bitter? Did your baby daddy leave you?
Your baby daddy.
Because that was real. You owe me child support kind of rant.
Right,
like,
right.
It was you did the most. Did Beyonce owe you child support? Because
Yo.
what's going on?
My whole thing is,
Pretty much. Well, I'll tell the story real quick.
Yes.
What he said. So he went off. Jay Holiday went off in this rant about how SZA, Beyonce, and Cardi B specifically, he named, wasn't worthy of receiving any type of Grammy or even being Grammy nominated. He said their music is, and I quote, junkie thought music. Junkie thought music. And he said, pretty much how Beyonce says things like swallowing watermelon seeds. And so
Right.
pretty much he was trying to say that their lyrical content isn't anything he would want his black daughters to be raised into, and how they need to not use their black woman pain to make junkie thought music, is what he was saying. And he would always be Grammy nominated, and so he should have won that Grammy. I want to say this. I am tired of you black men, first off, being so caught up and like almost envious and jealous of black women's success in this country. Is kind of crazy now. Like, it's coming from, and like the best way you guys are able to rebuttal it or like try to like come for us is by coming for our craft and our careers. Like, no one has a problem with junkie thought music or sucking on watermelon seeds and all this other stuff and
Right.
sexual content and thugging and blah 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 when it's coming from black men doing it in hip hop all day every day. No one is saying anything when they're calling us bitches and hoes and everything.
Right.
Yeah, we might twerk to it because the beat is dope, but it doesn't mean
it's not us moving, it's our asses. Okay.
Exactly. I can't control this.
Right.
Nah, but you know, at the end of the day, it's like no one is really in an uproar over that. You know, it got so far to what Rick Ross damn near pretty much said he raped women in his music. So it's like, well, the Slip of Molly stuff.
Right.
You know, we remember.
And everybody was like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Right.
Like, y'all don't really do it. Like,
Exactly.
y'all do it, though.
So, you know, on a greater level, black men and their music do it to us all the time. And it's like as soon as we just, I guess, do the same thing, in essence, it's like we get attacked like 3 times more. And it's corny now. Jay Holiday, sit your ass down. I don't know when you've been Grammy nominated, but to spread that type of negativity, you mad light skin. You being mad light skin right now.
No.
Calm down. You being one of them whole tough ass niggas.
Right.
And that's not a good look.
Right.
Love.
You need to reevaluate your whole shit, cut them braids.
Work on your own craft,
And-
bro. You feel me?
And do you, because at the end of the day,
That's how I saw him was an SOB.
who was saying anything to Kim? Who was
Right.
saying anything to Foxy? Who was
Right.
And it's like, there's a balance too, though. Like, why are you pointing just those people out? Like,
Right.
everybody at some point in time has said something sexual, like sexual innuendos. Granted, now it might be less sugar-coated from on the female side, but like
Right.
you said, guys have been talking about fucking sucking and swallowing for
Since day
forever
one.
now, forever.
Since day one.
Like, we remember Tip Drill. We remember, you know, the big, you know, whatever.
We're
So-
always getting exploited.
so
And
it's
it's
like, why
like,
can't we exploit y'all?
right, exploit
I
y'all.
love-
Or I almost rather that the women are, it's almost kind of like we're exploiting ourselves to some degree, but it's like, in a way, it's like we're taking
controlling
that power.
it,
Exactly,
yeah.
we're taking that power and we're talking about what we want to talk about with ourselves. If we feel like we want to talk about fucking and sucking you, at least it's coming from our voice. Same way we use nigga as black people. It's like, well, we're the ones saying it. We should have the most control over it
Right.
and how it's being used.
I thought he was really ignorant for saying all this
Yeah,
stuff.
he went on.
And he just wanted-
sounded really salty.
He wanted to shine for a little bit, and I'm sure he didn't get it.
Yeah, because that's
I still don't know what he's
he
doing
went
right now.
away.
He just need a write.
Right.
I got a couple of R&B artists that needs a
Go
couple
ahead and sign
singles.
somebody.
Since you clearly bored,
Right.
you don't got nothing to do at
Right.
the moment, so Hit me up. I got some R&B artists that need some tracks.
Cause shout out to you being at SOBs with
Right.
your little student on that night. You look
God.
nice. But next person, Tom Brady.
Making out with his son.
Yes, pretty much. So Tom Brady was caught on camera. Well, not caught. I mean, he knew what he was doing, but he was on camera. And the first time his son came over, he was like, "Give me a kiss." His son gave him a peck.
Right.
I think that was the most disturbing part because he told him to come back. He's like, "It's not a real kiss." Right. And then he was like, damn near asking for tongue in the second kiss, and it was just like 5 seconds too long. And then like, you know, it's weird. I personally don't have any kids. You don't have any kids.
No,
I don't know who in here right now has kids, but still, I think it's none that I know of. You know,
right?
Probably run around somewhere. Nah, but you know, like I don't have kids, so I don't know too much of how the affection goes between parent and child, but I know me growing up, I didn't want my mother all up on me, kissing me while crazy. Like, that would be weird. And I don't think especially a father to son, it's a little weird. It's a little weird. And that 5 seconds too long, like you said, they practically was making out.
They were making out, honestly. And like you said, it's the return, like, the initial kiss was like, okay,
right.
But the fact that you had to have more.
Right.
The fact that you couldn't get enough.
That's nice.
No. Like that.
Let's try this again.
That was, and then you heard like, oh, if there's spit involved, there's spit being transferred.
His son looked uncomfortable. First of all, once you see the
like,
child looking uncomfortable, you gotta. And I don't care if it's just the fact that it's growing pains, because you know as kids get older, they distance themselves from the parents anyway. But you gotta let
you gonna look back at that like,
Right.
damn, I really used to put my tongue in my father's mouth, like
that movie. What's that movie that they had, like a YouTube movie where the son was raping
the Johnsons? Meet the Johnsons. I think it was.
Guys, if y'all haven't seen it on YouTube, don't watch it.
Don't. But the fact that we saying don't watch it, y'all probably gonna look it up and watch it. And I'm sorry for now. I'm sorry. It's like Mississippi. Dang, what's that movie? Mississippi
Burning?
something. No, with the
Fire.
Mississippi
It's always
Fire.
some slave.
No, it wasn't a slave. It was like
Mississippi River.
This boy, he was on a team, and then he wanted to like go further with his career, whatever, his sports career, and his coach was like, well, what are you going to do for it, because your family can't afford it, and he had the little boy like give him a head in a car, his coach.
Recently, it was a story about a teacher getting dick pics from his students in trade for like giving them food and and a better grade in class.
Stop sexualizing these kids.
Yeah,
like that's really what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Like you're sexualizing these kids. Kids, all right. Depending on your household or how you raise or whatever case may be, cool, expose your kids to the proper sexual education.
Right.
But to sexualize your kids and telling kids that they're sexy, kids tonguing them down like that, like that's just a lot. Like it's too much.
But even to how a lot of parents nowadays are even dressing their kids. Like these little girls are wearing what the mothers would wear, like leggings and
bikinis.
Yeah, bikini and two pieces. Like it's too many pervs out here to even chance it.
Right.
Like, I couldn't wear nail polish at till I got to like 14. Right. You feel me? So like when I see little girls with their acrylics like mine, it's weird. At 5. And even to teenager, because it's like at that age, 11, 12, they're curious nowadays. So it's like I'm good, but stop dressing your sons like your baby daddies that left you.
Yo, Tyrone ain't coming back.
It's not cute. And then your son's grown up to be a fuckboy, you mad.
Right.
Stop dressing your daughters like the thought you see on Instagram.
and then if you dress them up like that and now you tonguing them down, like you just living this sick fantasy that I really don't want to see. I don't want to see it. I'm gonna pray for you.
I can do without that. So we're gonna go to the next segment, which is called Women Explain. So we have a few questions from a couple of our listeners, a couple of our viewers, and with this segment, pretty much whatever questions you guys might have, like men, whatever burning questions you have for Black women, we are here to answer them honestly and truly. So, like one question I have was, why is it okay if a Black woman dates a white guy or any interracial relationship with the woman being black, versus it not being okay when black men end up dating white women or, you know, having interracial relationships. And I don't know, you can go first.
I just feel like there's not that many men. There's more women than men. And with that being said, there's even there's like a small percentage of good men. So it's like it's hard to have to dig through all this shit and think about
the men that are incarcerated,
man,
the black men that are homosexuals. I'm trying to be nice, but
on the low at that.
It's a lot of black men that, I don't want to say turning gay, but are coming out. You know what I'm saying? So we have a rise in black men that are coming out of the closet, and majority of black men are either incarcerated or dead. So black women don't have much to choose from. And then it's like, most of us, the thing about it is most black women rather not date outside our race. We love black men, OD.
But they don't love us the same.
Y'all don't love us.
They don't love us the
y'all
same.
don't love us the same. Y'all rather go, and I don't know if it's the case that y'all are so used to us. Y'all look at us as sisters, maybe because this is what you grew up with knowing. And then so you get some money, and then you go outside the country or the state or something. You see whatever else is out there. My thing is, come back and love us though. Go and taste. Go have fun. You know. Go have fun, wrap it up, but then come back.
Yo.
Come back home.
They always say whatever happens like in the islands or overseas, it don't count. That's not a kill.
Y'all like foreign, go in them foreign countries. Get your foreign groove off. Get that rental, do you? And then come back home. That's all we want. Because we're not going to really date Todd for long.
I mean,
Fortune.
some people do.
Some of us do.
Some people love them, you know, some others. And that works out for them because they have this dynamic. But I personally, I'm not doing that because I don't have the patience. I don't have the patience to
learn someone else's culture.
Right. And I'll learn your culture, but I don't want to have to be like, no, honey, you can't say this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, honey.
I'm uncomfortable. This
right. Yeah. Like it's just a lot. Like, no, you can't do this. No, you can't. It's too much work.
Yeah, it is.
And being with a man already is a lot of work and a lot of patience and a lot of drinks.
Okay.
Okay.
And blunts included.
Right. So I don't necessarily want to do, like, I cannot picture myself with somebody else other than a black man.
I dated a guy
that
that
was a Japanese man. I'm not gonna,
yes. Ooh, I said that too. Arigato. I dated a Sicilian guy before, and it didn't go far because I noticed that, and I dated a white guy once, and I noticed that with them, it's like they want to play the homegirl role. So it's like they'll be they want to like homegirl you, like, okay, girl, or like, you know, like because they watch too much damn TV.
That's the problem.
I'll be sitting there like I don't even.
Where they're like, yo, and it's like, no. Just because I say something or the way I talk or whatever doesn't mean you have to talk like that. Right. And that's what it is.
Yeah.
Like you be you and me be me. Yeah. Don't try to now, because we're dating now. Like that's weird as fuck to me because I didn't choose you because you No.
I chose you because you got good credit.
If you're gonna be white, be white. Be white. Be white, okay? I want you to talk like this, right? Like blink a whole bunch of times.
Let's get in those
and jump on your tippy toes like how y'all like to do. Do that, okay? Don't You ready, girl? Okay. Like no.
You don't gotta put on.
You chilling with your homies today? That's how you do it, right? Cause I can't help my face, and sometimes I can't help my mouth. Pause. But I don't want to succumb. I don't want to have to play you either. Cause I'm gonna cut your ass. I'm gonna cut your ass. That's really what it is.
You coming through with your dicky pants shoes on and what other hell? I'm good.
Old Navy pants.
Brothers, come back home, okay? We love you. We gonna go in on you, but we love you.
Right.
But
because we love you, that's why we gonna go in
exactly.
on you.
the second question the guy asks is, do women really want to have sex for hours? Yes, we do. But it depends.
I would say it depends. If I got shit to do,
you're not gonna do me for 3 hours straight,
right? Because then I'ma just not want to go nowhere and shit like that.
I want to go home.
I can't walk.
I'm dehydrated.
My eye hurt.
My leg is hurting. It's cramping. I ain't do yoga all week. Like, it's a lot of work.
I mean, but other than
really what it is. When we talk about your lack of stamina, it doesn't mean we want to go for hours and days. It just means like that little 5 minute shit is not cute. And don't think you're gonna give 5 minutes and not give at least a round 2. Like y'all be giving 5 minutes and then be snoring for the rest of the night.
Girl, you done knocked the wind out of me.
No, nigga, you just had a long day at work.
Right. Right.
Don't,
You already nutted before you took your pants off. Talking about I knocked the wind out of you. Like, shut your ass up.
You just horny. You been waiting. Like, no, let's not do that.
But yeah, that's really what it comes down to. Like, I need to be satisfied. So if we going for hours, that means I'm not satisfied. Or maybe I'm satisfied and I want to be satisfied some more.
Yeah. And alright, so like honestly for me personally, I like it turns me on knowing that you finished. Right? So like that you can't take mad long because then I'm gonna get bored. I'm gonna feel like I think as a woman too, we want to know we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. Right. So if you're taking 3 hours just to come, I'm be like, damn, this nigga like, what the fuck? Right. Is something wrong with me?
It's the Viagra.
Yeah, like you supposed to come kind of fast, but at least give me a round 2. That's all I'm saying. Right. Give me a round 2 so that I know like I did my job, and so now you ready to give some more. You got some energy. Just don't fall asleep and shit.
Right. It's a competition.
It is. Who can
next?
You know. The next question someone had is, why do women have nice hair but still want to wear weaves? I'm guessing this for.
Oh, I picked the right day not to wear a wig, bitch. I'm on my Alicia Keys.
Oh, man, America.
I mean, listen, I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's a lot of work. Like, it's not like we can
y'all see she got all this hair, and y'all see me a few times with my hair out, and it's like, I'll wear weaves, but like you said, it's mad work. Like,
cause my hair goes down to the middle of my back, but at the end of the day, I'm black, so it kinks, it curls, it does whatever. It's raining outside now, so my hair's doing its own thing.
Cause I'm guessing this is towards black women mostly,
right? I mean, yeah, cause Becky could just spray her spritz and go, and they wash their hair every day anyway. So,
well, I'll speak for like the white girls or like the Hispanic girls. When they do it, it's more so to add body to their hair. Yeah. So like they might have the length and some of that stuff, but they don't have a lot of body to their hair. Right. But black women, it's a hair protected. Like I don't like doing too much on my hair. We don't want to add a lot of heat to our hair, so we're not gonna have our hair out all the time. Plus, if we have it out a lot, it gets dry very quickly. Right. We gotta add a lot of oils. That shit is expensive. So unless you buy my $12 oils each week for my hair, I want to have my hair in a protective style. So that could be either braids or the Bantu knots, stuff like that. But sometimes we want to let our hair flow. That's where the wigs come in, where we could damage them, put heat on them, and not care. Throw them on a nightstand when we're done.
And it's easier, it's faster. Like we live busy lives. Yeah. So just throwing a wig on and going is more efficient. Yeah, so
much more convenient, trust me.
And then you could do whatever you want. Like she said, you could do whatever you want. You can have short hair one day, long hair the next, blue, green, red, whatever the case may be. Like it's fun too. It's fun.
You get to kind of like be someone else. It's like an alter ego. Without having to do and damage anything to our real hairs at the end of the day. Like y'all switch up y'all hats to become T.I. one day when you know you really Bobby Schroeder little
And it feels good too, like when you take your wig off and then you like shake your real hair, you just like, yes, I'm luxurious still though. So they don't even know.
You know what I'm saying?
They don't even know.
In the clubs, shaking my head and underneath this I got a whole ponytail.
Oh girl. I can't, and that's the thing, I can't party with my hair out. I did yesterday, but because like, ooh, first of all, it's gonna be one way when I come in, and when I leave, it's another way. And then I'm gonna be tired. I'm probably just gonna shower and then sleep and not have to do the nightly ritual where you gotta twist and moisturize and this and that. And then now I'm waking up with my head matted and one big ass dread. And I'm tight now. When I could have just wore a wig and been good. Like,
exactly. And
took the wig off, had my meeks.
We don't do this for y'all. I promise. 90% of the time, we don't do this for y'all. We know we're going to be judged by our fellow women. And the only place we're not judged is at the beauty supply store. Right. So, we want to look cute for them. Yes, for these bitches. We want to look cute for them because we gotta have our hair done a certain way too. Like, we can't be looking raggedy at the club after we just thought we was looking cute. Then now we will
talk about your leave out. Shout out to Chelsea. I love her.
So love you. Imagine you with your girl though, her leave out like this. You with your
every second you like,
this.
while you dancing, you gotta be like, girl.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want those problems. Let her wear her lace front. Let her wear her wig. Her full lace wig.
You sound like you was about to go. Let her wear her wig.
Let her wear her wig. Please. Don't judge her. Fellas, stop coming for our lace fronts. We know it's a wig. It ain't supposed to look real. Like, y'all get on my nerves.
Yo, for real.
Nobody don't
we
say
not a
nothing.
Sex doll. We didn't attach this shit.
No one ever said nothing when y'all used to buy y'all jeans 2 sizes too small and wear them down here because that was the style. Right. No, once you pulled them all the way up, you was gonna have high waters up to here. So you kept them jeans since you was in the 6th grade because those was your favorite pair of trues. Right. Don't cut for us.
Right.
Don't cut for us.
Trues that he got as a kid.
Exactly. Don't cut
all
for
them
us.
big ass shirts. Remember them big ass Soldier Boy shirts?
Y'all
and you took it off.
Faces.
You took it off and looked like turtles and shit. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Chest Jerome with his big shirt. Cut it out. We tired of the shit. I'm
flailing arms ass nigga. Get your ass out of here.
Now y'all wear jeans tighter than us. So stop with the trendy bullshit. Coming for us.
And there are male wigs and male lace beards.
Y'all need them.
Who else? Safari and LeBron had the hairline surgery. So now y'all got some tricks up y'all sleeves too. We see them shits. Stop playing. Stop playing.
Y'all been Beijing and y'all little beards. Y'all disconnected ass beards for a long time out here in these streets. Stop using that VO5 on your beard.
Right.
Get you some real shampoo.
It's beard oil. It's beard oil. Get your ass
up out of here. I'm tired of y'all. They always starting shit. Leave our lace fronts alone. Leave my face alone. Leave my lace front. The last question someone had was, why do women never like short men? I thought that was a funny ass question. So why do women never like short men? I know for me personally, because I'm already short. So it's not like it's a big deal if I was to date a guy that's considered short. What's considered short for a male though? Like under like 5'8"?
Yeah.
Like 5'8",
5'7",
I guess. Yeah, would be considered short for a male. But like, I like tall guys simply because I think what it is women like to feel protected. So naturally we go after like a guy that has like muscles that, you know, look like he could beat somebody up. He look angry, he look mean, but he look like he's nice to us. And you know, he's tall. Pretty much we want to know if you get in a fight, you can fuck up whoever it is. So if you're short and you know, maybe you got some muscles, it would make up for it. Because I just need to know you got my back. Like, I don't want to know 6 foot Jerome could come and slap me on the ass and then you gotta be like, damn babe, that's crazy. On your Kevin Hart shit. Like, sorry sir, sorry. And like start changing your accent to like play off like somebody. I don't know like
or fuck around and be like, girl, I don't even know her. I don't even know her.
Your little ass walking off and then like, and then also we wear a lot of heels. Y'all love to see women in heels. So we're wearing our heels and we're taller than you. Yeah.
You know what it is too? When we dancing, oh God.
I can't have my ass on your nipple.
And I gotta bend down. I'm in full squat trying to like dance with you. And then you start getting lower because you think I'm getting lower. And now I'm really...
And now all your man is like this. Trying to, trying to hold him up. Nobody got
That's a lot of workout for me, and I don't want.
Come on, my legs hurt.
Yo, and then if you short, honestly, I'm not gonna hold you. Like I said before, I'm gonna pick on you.
Little nigga, what?
I'm gonna pick on you. I'm gonna put my titty on your head.
I can't take you seriously and put you in mad headlocks. Like, come on, put my arm around
nigga,
you.
shut your ass.
What's up, little nigga?
You
Let's go.
so cute. Oh, he breaking glasses.
They over here breaking
That's
glasses.
a short nigga. That's a short nigga breaking glasses. A short nigga breaking glasses because he tight. Now he want to break bottles to fuck us up. If y'all don't see us, if y'all don't see us after this video, it's because the short nigga killed us. And this is our tape.
This is our roll. This is our roll right
This is
now.
our tape.
They're looking. And we're back. We're back with Bitch Diaries. So this is the segment where we just bring up random topics and we have kind of like girl talk.
Right.
And closet talk for the most part, things that people won't say normally out loud. We just going to talk about it. But the first topic is, or the first question is, should your man, like if you have your boyfriend, should he be obligated, if ever, to pay for your friends with anything? So there was a story about a girl that went out on a date and she was with her boyfriend, and she invited, I think, her cousin or her female friend along, and the girl's card apparently declined when they went to pay for the food. Houseway. Right. But her card declined, and it's like they expected him to pick up the tab, and they bashed him, I guess, for not picking up the tab. Now, it could have been one of two things. Like, for one, he could have been, I guess, a gentleman and like, you know, all right, this that one time, let me just pay. But my thing with that is he's not obligated.
Right.
You should have checked your card before you left the house.
We got mobile banking now, sis.
I feel like as women, you should never want to go anywhere without your own bread in your pocket. Like, that's how I feel. Like, I've been on
at
a
least
date.
100.
Yeah, I've been on a date where a guy gave me I left my wallet at home.
Right.
And I wanted to fight. But I had my own money right there on me, so I just paid for the whole thing and I just never seen him again. It's that simple. Like, bye. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. But like, you know, I don't feel like my boyfriend should feel obligated to pay for any of my friends when it comes to food or anything like that. If he feels like it, he can. Same way, if I feel like it, I would. But no, that's your responsibility. You're your person. Like,
I'm gonna tell you, I have a friend. Every time I go to dinner with her and her boyfriend or whatever, like his friends will be there and the rest of our friends will be there, and they'll pay for everybody's meal. And when it first happened, I was like, God, good golly, where did y'all come from and where can I get one? Like, what are you talking? Like, we went to it was a seafood place in what's that thing in the Bronx? Something City.
Sin City?
City Island.
City Island. This seafood in the Bronx. City.
I had you go, sis. I'm like, Sin City?
I am dead. No. It was City Island, and we had like lobsters and steaks, and they paid for everything and didn't even bat an eye. And I was just like, oh, this is how we do. No, it's crazy because they have good jobs.
Oh, that's good.
Some people, that's just how they were raised to take the bill or whatever. Like I'm never paid for a meal when I went out with them, and it's not like I ain't gonna, like I said,
right? You trying to, you know, like, do the fake out. Like, let me look for a few minutes.
It wasn't nothing in here anyway. I'm glad you paid for it.
Like, I think there's nothing wrong at all if he wants to do it.
Right.
But the problem lies is when women feel like that person's obligated. Like, I've been out with a homegirl of mine and her friend, and it was a guy that I wasn't even dating. He just liked me or whatever. And he came to pick us up from like this party, and he was like, oh, you want to go to the diner? Me.
Right.
You want to go to the diner.
Right.
They were already in the car. So the friend yells out from the back seat, like, yeah, you paying? Oh. First off, I'm embarrassed personally because I'm not that female. I'm not that girl. I'm not ever the girl that's looking for my dude to do, or any guy to just pay and do anything. I'm very much like, you don't gotta do nothing for me.
Right.
So when she yelled at, I'm like, damn, this nigga think we some broke, hungry bitches.
Right.
And then
free mill ass bitches.
And it was just a lie. And it was just like, why was she saying that? And he was just kind of like, I guess. And And it's like, because like he wasn't like my guy or anything, like I didn't care, you know, like I wasn't gonna be like, nah, son, you don't gotta do it. But it was just like, if he was my boyfriend, I'd have been like, bitch, sit all the way in the back seat. Like that's
I will
weird.
dead snatch you up talking about my man pay for. If you ask my man to pay for your meal as my friend,
you tried it.
I'm all right. So you know what? I'll be like, babe,
drop it off right here.
Babe, can you step out for a second? Right. I'ma beat your ass.
I'm just jump in the back seat.
How dare you,
sis?
First of all, get your own man.
Right.
Find your own man. Don't mess with my man. I'll be the one. We always break out his. Yo, we always break out his song.
You nasally when you say Throwback Thursday.
But no, like,
that's out of
don't you dare. Don't ever.
Listen, if you're that type of female, first of all, you need to reevaluate your lives. Like, some of you bitches really be doing the most. And, like, I see why a lot of guys sometimes don't want to take women on dates and they feel a certain type of way because your approach is very much, so you gonna pay for my lobster and shrimp meal tonight? Whoa.
Nobody has to do everything. Like that's the biggest word that you said.
Don't ever feel like someone is obligated to do anything for you, sis. Like, where's your purse today? What's in your wallet?
if I'm in that situation and he's paying for me or whatever, and sis can't cover her pushing, she really gonna have to wash them dishes.
Like real life, you gonna have to go in the back and bust them.
Or
in real life,
or
you better call Chase.
I'ma hold you down as a friend.
Yeah,
but don't ask my man. Like you're bugging.
That's
ask me, text me. Don't make it hot neither.
Yeah.
Text me on the low like, damn, I just text BAL to Chase and they told me I'm negative. Right. So can you hold me down with 50 and I'll pay you back on Friday when I get paid? I'm gonna be like, all right, cool. I'm gonna send you that request though. I'm gonna send you the request so you don't forget because I'm looking out for us, okay? Right. But don't ask my man nothing.
No, I'm super with that. Like, I feel like if anything, you ask me, be like, damn, yo, my fault. Like, I don't have it. And if he decides he wants to jump in and be like, nah, don't worry about it, y'all. I got it. Right. That's his decision. But
I wouldn't even want to have that conversation in front of him because, especially if we haven't been together
on
that
the relationship.
long.
Yeah. Like,
bitch, you embarrassing me. I can't bring you out no more. Yeah. First of all, you already here on accident. And now you on purpose getting me tight. Like, are you dumb? Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Are you... Like, bitch, you don't even belong.
If it's somebody that I've been dating for a while, I know him, he knows my friends, and it's a situation.
So he already know you a broke bitch. Ain't no splaining to do. He already knows.
Look, bitch, she's not gonna have her wallet today.
Right. I bet you the dinner. I'll put it on the dinner. If she got it, I'll pay the bill. If she got it, I'll pay the bill.
You gonna have to pay
me back. I'm gonna pretend to pay.
Time,
but you know you're gonna have to give me after. And you're gonna have to suck my dick. Bet.
All right, bet.
Okay, you ain't said nothing but a word. I see her get her check from Tyrone.
Like, I don't have time. Yo, I actually had a situation before where, it was this dude I met from Texas at my airport. He flew back to New York where he came back with his cousin or something. He wanted to go out. So he's with his cousin. He's like, yo, we just want to go have a good time. We want to go to a club or something. I'm like, okay, you're in New York. You should know, first off, you need to have at least a calm $200 in your pocket. You talking about going up and turning out as a man. Right. You need more than that, but
a day.
You need more than that.
An hour.
But I'ma just say like a little cute $200 or whatever.
Right.
We go to somewhere light, like super, super, super light. It wasn't even that many people in there. It was a little hookah lounge. Okay. Just like a pre thing. And off rip, it was already like, okay, so like the thing with men is like you do expect them to have like a gentleman like mentality. So it would be nice if you offer to pay for certain things. So like the initial thing was we had to go in, it was $10 cover charge. So the girls I was with at the time, they're the type of girls that are a little bit bougie, but because they make their own money, they can kind of have that call. They don't really look for the guys to like do whatever, but it's like because I know I have my own coins to do this. It's like, you as a man, you should be even more willing. So it was like, okay, he already didn't pay for the $10 cover charge for the women that they were with. You know what I'm saying? So we get in, we ordered food, drinks, and hookah. The friend paid for the first round of drinks, And after that, though, the check comes, I swear it was probably only like $60. So we were kind of looking for them to just say, oh, we got it.
Yeah.
And again, not obligated, but it was just, it would have been nice. Again, you wanted us to go out with you. Also, I picked them up from Queens with my gas money in my car. And we were all the way in Coney Island. So anyone that knows, that's like a long distance.
Right.
And so the check comes. And homeboy that wanted to go out with me in the first place, he leans over to me like, so, you know, I ain't really had that much hookah. And I only had like one nugget and shit. I only got $5 cash on me. The friend is like...
First of all, he should have went to McDonald's for the motherfucking nuggets if he only had $5.
I had used my last paying at the door, the $10 cover fee.
Oh, no.
Then the friend goes, well, I mean, I'm not putting anything else. I paid for the first round of drinks. Wait a minute.
Those are the conversations I can't have.
Wait a
mentally, emotionally, physically.
Whoa. So
I can't have those conversations.
It was at the point where it's like, yes, you're not obligated, but because you're out and you are picking on my fries, you are smoking on our hookah, at least put in half. You mean to tell me between two grown-ass men, y'all can't come up with like $15 each? So, long story short, they walked home. Damn near, because we left. And we left them there. They're not familiar with New York, no. He was hella lost. And I was like, figure out, get your ass home, call an Uber. If you don't have the money now for these drinks, you won't have the money later for that cat.
Right. Right.
I was not with it, but we left them. And that was the first time I ever really did something grimy like that. But it was just like, you're hella... Because if anything, you're not even paying for gas for you having gone out there. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? And it was like, it's not your job to pay for this whole thing, but... You can scrape up $15 after picking on my food and smoking my hookah at the end of the day. You wanted to go out and have a good time. In that case, it's fellas, and it looks bad too. I think a lot of times if there are a good deal of men that kind of balance out the number of females that are there, and like not one man is digging in his pockets to at least attribute to what's going on.
But that's the thing.
Yeah.
Some people try to throw that, oh yeah, first round's on me, so they can get that out the way.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
now it looks like, oh, I'm a baller or whatever.
Right.
But just don't ask me for nothing because it don't go further than that.
That's
really what it comes down to. Like, they thought it was lit for them. Yeah, I got the first round, ma. Don't you worry about that. It's on me. It's on me.
By the time third round come on, they still looking around the circle like, who next?
Trying to find where the kitchen's at. They start pulling them sleeves up like, shit, I'm gonna just have
like, you know, and I just feel like as a man though too, it's nice to at least be a gentleman at times and just attribute to what's going on. Not that you gotta pay the whole bill, but I think it's just nice to like contribute. Because I keep saying tribute. But contribute.
I'm a strong believer is if you ask somebody out, like, you need to pay.
You be the one to pay. Yeah.
And then not just that, you set the whole situation up. So
yeah,
you already should have a calm number in your head of how much everything should cost.
Yeah.
Because you're setting the whole thing up.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
if I ask
you
somebody
should have your
out,
budget to the side.
and then that's the thing, like girls or women or whatever, they gotta start asking dudes out and snatching them up. Honestly,
you believe that was an article? Like,
up.
do you ladies start feeling like that? You feel like women should start
I think so.
approaching men first?
I think so. Because I feel like,
I mean, we're in an era where masculinity isn't what it used to be.
Guys want to be impressed.
But I don't know if that's a good thing.
I don't know anything about I don't know. I've been around a couple half masculine niggas all my life. Right. I don't even know what a full masculine man is.
I don't know. See, because that's the problem. I don't know if women now taking the role of dating the guy or, you know, asking the guy on a date first, if that's like us settling in for the fact that men aren't as masculine as they used to be. Are we settling now?
Another reason why I don't know why about like how masculinity is because I've had to be masculine all my life.
Yeah.
Like I've
Which
been
is why I heard black men don't date black women. We're too aggressive.
Oh well, fight me. I've been mom, dad, brother, sister, everything. So I'm not. That's why when it comes to me, yes.
Right. Excuse me.
He tapping you like hello.
Right. But
yeah, like I just feel like since everything's changing right now, if things are gonna make moves, we gotta get with it. Like, you're gonna sit there and let the dude you really like just walk past you and not be like, yo, baby, hey,
yo, Poppy, your chest looking extra sparkly.
Metaphorically, of course. Like, yeah, come here.
Papa.
Let me change your life, Daddy.
I'm gonna start having pickup lines.
Change your life.
I love your hairline, baby. Let me walk across that.
Yes, man.
You gotta have your pickup lines for these niggas. Let them know it's 2018. I'm picking you up.
My son is smooth.
Ain't baggy enough for me to fit in them.
Hey.
Female pickup lines. That's gonna be the next episode.
You're gonna drop my drink.
The next topic is...
My son got pickup lines.
Next topic
Company I dick so hard.
Next topic is respecting your spouse's or your partner's privacy. The biggest thing is this whole phone thing. Like, how do you feel about checking your partner's phone? Oh, how do you... I thought you meant my wig. Listen, wigs are considered hats too.
That's a fact.
So what you say? Your hat came off, child. I thought I was sitting here, Meek Milling it.
Free make.
Right? My dog is humping pillows. Y'all gonna just watch her hump a pillow and not even...
That pickup line.
Like, she trying to
The pickup line got she hot.
She's playing.
Don't kiss me. Look. Trying to tongue me down like
I'm
Tom
dead.
Brady. Get your ass.
Yeah, okay. So, pretty much though, do you guys feel like it's okay for someone to be going into your phones or whatever? How do you feel about like checking the phones and stuff like that? I personally feel like if you go look for something, you're gonna find it. So, I don't do it. I don't think I wouldn't want anyone going through my phone. And I think people that are in relationships, if you feel like you need to go through that person's phone, there's already a lack of trust. And so you need to work on the trust first before moving forward and fix that, because it don't make no sense sitting there going through your partner's privacy.
You see me
and then misinterpreting something that you see, cause like, you know, I don't got time for that.
Listen, as a
she like, I'm gonna go through that shit. What's your code?
As an FBI agent,
as a former CIA agent,
I'm sworn to secrecy, but
I got his print.
I'm not gonna hold you. I've looked a couple of times just because I'm wild nosy. I'm not gonna I'm wild nosy. And it's like, I don't know. There were cases where I was trying to prove a point, because not that I didn't trust you, but I just felt like some dudes don't know how to reject women properly.
Right.
They want everybody to like them. They don't want to seem like the bad guy.
Situation.
And they also still want that option.
Yes.
So you're not gonna dump somebody completely because you like, damn. Okay.
Oh, she on me. She sweating me then.
Right. I ain't even put my do-rag on last night, and she's still on my body. Like, okay, I like the attention, especially if it's at work. Oh, God.
Girl, do you know my life right now?
Oh, shit. Am I talking to you? Am I preaching?
She's preaching to me.
It's the sermon for you, baby.
Preaching to me.
No, but seriously, though. Like, it be the ones that everybody, at some point or another, you got a work wife, you got a work husband. Because that gets you through your shift.
Yes.
But let that bitch know.
Let her know.
I will do her shit, okay?
I would love to go into why I feel like so preachy right now, but I'm going to keep it calm. But she's preaching that shit right now.
No, seriously.
She know what she's talking about.
I've had that situation where, and what's crazy.
I'm having that situation.
I'm going to tell you my situation that I had years ago or whatever. So, I went to a party with the person I was with at the time, and I didn't know anybody there, but I'm the type of person that you could put me in a room with a bunch of people I don't know. You put me in a room by myself, I'm still gonna have fun. I'm still talking to everybody in the room, even if it's just me.
Just like, not understanding.
Like, so we went there, and he ended up leaving me there and disappearing. I'm like, where the fuck he ended up disappearing with some girl. Now this is co-worker party or whatever the case may be. And I was just like, she dumb? What's going on? You going off with this girl who's this bitch. So that made me be like, all right, so now let me see how y'all talk to each other. Like, that's really what it is. And it's
especially
like,
if I'm not good.
Granted, when you look for something, this dog is really wildin'. You don't hear me talking?
The mascot is on her bullshit right now.
Oh, now you're not moving because we talking to you. But yeah, so
you want to see how they interact,
right? I wanted to see how they interacted. So in the case, it was like, yeah, you know, I'm looking for something. No, now I'm gonna find something because first of all, we all have that feeling. We all have that sixth sense. Intuition.
Female intuition is real.
And whenever we feel away. Whenever we feel away, it's really that way.
I'm telling you, it's stronger than that Beijing y'all use for y'all bed. It's really strong.
Yo, it's stronger than that little sauce shit.
It's the
like
real
honestly,
deal.
So we already know. That's why people say, oh, you're gonna look for something. Find it. Yeah, I know. You know you're gonna find it. You're not gonna find
the evidence. You already know the answer.
I need to lay my eyes on what the fuck I'm looking on, what the fuck I'm thinking, and put pieces together and see how I want to move after that. Because you're not telling me enough.
Yeah.
And now you're taking away my choice of what the fuck I want to do. Like, if you tell me the whole information, now you're giving me the space and the opportunity to make decisions. If you're not telling me, then I'm just going off of what I'm seeing. And that could be looking wild, dumb to everybody at your job. And if I pull up to your job, everybody...
Right. Oh, that's the girlfriend.
When I walked in and they don't know, I will shoot this bitch up.
I'm crazy.
I'm crazy.
But it's also like what Tamar and them was saying when they were sitting at the table in one of the episodes. They said, don't go looking for anything unless you have a plan of what you want to do after. Because a lot of women look for stuff that they know they're going to find. Like, you know you're going to find it. You're going to find whatever evidence that you're looking for. But if you don't plan on leaving, then leave that man alone.
But I don't think it's that simple. Like, I feel like you don't even know the extent of it yet.
That's true.
So it's like, what are you getting ready to leave off of? Like,
but what do you say to the women that know that this guy is cheating and then finds the proof and finds more proof and finds more? But all you doing
then that's what that is.
You know
that's that situation. That could be said for that.
Yeah.
But in terms of my situation, he wasn't cheating.
You just knew something was funny and then you went to follow up on
she liked him. And he wasn't dubbing her the way he needed to dub her,
didn't feel like she
being that he
him.
was in a relationship.
Yeah.
He didn't want to accept that like that because he just.
I'm going through the same thing.
Girl, I'm telling you, I've been there, done that. Like I feel like they it's like a inkling, but they try to brush it off and put it in the back of their head, like because if I make it a big deal, then it becomes a big deal.
Yes. Fellas, please understand the same way you guys can pick up on if a guy wants to creep on your lady, that guy all the way on the other side of the bar that's probably we're not even paying mind to, but you saw them looking at us 3 times too many. Understand that we have that same intuition when it comes to women. We know what women like. So even if you feel like maybe, why would she want to? She pay me no mind. Maybe the way you're laughing, your personality, maybe the way that you're handling business, working with that person, especially like you said in a working environment. Like someone, once she feels like maybe you're dependable or anything like that, she's gonna
feel like you a good dude because
and at least,
you doing things that catching her eye.
And especially like you said at work, y'all are there together most of the day.
Right.
So
most of your life.
Yeah. Women, listen, it's scarce out here for women. Scarce. Yeah. Women cannot find a good man. So if they even peep one, that's not there.
If you told a customer have a nice day, they're gonna be like, "Ooh, he told her to have a nice day." Nobody ever told me to have a nice day. I need him in my life.
True. It's so true.
And I be right there like, bitch, you need what?
You don't need nothing but this ass whip.
Right. I got 2 hands that you can get.
It is, ladies, fellas, trust your lady. It's not always that we're jealous.
Right.
And we're crazy. Sometimes we know what we're talking about. We just need a little bit of time to prove it.
Right.
But trust your lady. Just respect her wishes. That's all.
Right.
But this is it for this week. Next week we're gonna pick up on our new segment that's gonna be called First Date Rules.
Yes.
We're gonna everybody just drop your comments, email us, whatever it is. Drop your comments on the Facebook page. Drop your comments on the IG page. Come up with at least 2 to 3 first date rules that you would like. I have a few really quick. Some people said no dinner date. I agree because it's awkward.
Dinner date?
Hard, yeah, it's hard to break
Really?
the ice on a dinner date. Like, you're staring at each other's eyes awkwardly, especially if you don't know the person like that. They usually actually say, like, it's the least, like, they don't advise it because it's hard to break the ice that way. You know, it's uncomfortable. Some people have anxiety. Me personally, I'm very uncomfortable with dinner dates if I don't know you like that. Like, I gotta sit there and stare at you. It's awkward.
Just don't order chicken. Don't order chicken.
Right. Someone else said no sex talk or provocative talk or cursing. So, fellas, you know what I'm saying? Because it's true. And we also had the big one where this whole idea came from a guy, one of my Facebook friends, Ronnie, I believe his name is. He said no weaves, makeups, or eyelashes or something like that, something simple like that. But no weave, makeup, and eyelashes.
No extra
stuff
shit
for women on the first date. If the guy has to pay, which I think is kind of dope and kind of funny at the same time.
Right.
Like, I know a lot of women, that's what they're into, but you can't fault a man for wanting to see the real you also. And then it will help you seeing, like, what he's really into. If he's into a cartoon character, then that's just going to be, he's a loss, you know what I'm saying? You're not losing anything. So, we have
I have two. Somebody said limited phone use.
Yes, that was the other one someone
saying
said.
Saying none is crazy in today's world. Okay.
Yeah, someone said that also on mine. Limited phone use and only emergency calls, something like that. I agree.
And then somebody else said meet up, don't carpool.
Yes. Don't carpool.
No carpool.
They be calling them the Uber pools.
Right.
Like, meet me there. Uber pool.
Meet me there.
But guys, yeah, come up with some more rules. Hopefully this could turn into like a whole little segment. If you guys think you might want to go on a blind date, you see someone in those comments that you would like to date and apply those rules, you know what I'm saying? We could hook it up.
We can set that up.
We can set that up.
To help you out.
You see somebody that you want, you know what I'm saying? You want to apply those rules, we can set that up and put it on the show. That's the goal.
Right.
But tune in next week. We're on Facebook at Leathal Lips Podcast. We're on Instagram at Leathal_Lips_Podcast. Follow me, Urban_Classic, CLASSIQ.
And you can follow me, King Sylvie, KINGSILVY.
And make sure you guys follow the culture. Follow the culture. Also find them on YouTube. That way you can see our video links and things like that. You can see all of our episodes on there. You can see all of our episodes or listen to all of our episodes on iTunes, Google Play, and iHeartRadio. So make sure you stay tuned. You tune in next week. Later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Come on. Oh, damn, I can't even.